Segment, we have tablescapes. It is all about the vessel to create with impact. Are you ready? Let's get started. The word tablescapes is often used interchangeably with terms like tabletop arrangement, tableau, or centerpiece. However, a true tablescape is actually a bit more complex. While tablescapes often adorn the center of the table, they are more than centerpieces. It is setting the stage for an overall look that addresses the entire table or surface as well as complementing its surroundings. In this segment, it is all about the vessel. I love these vessels. So I went shopping on Accent Decor, and I just love their products. So we're going to put about 15 different looks together for you. I'm going to bring in Dan and Doug, and they're going to be assisting me today. But before we start, the balls. I love these balls. We've been having so much fun with these balls in the last year or so. These are stainless steel balls, and they actually float. The great thing about being stainless steel, they don't pit, they don't rust, they don't do anything except for look like this. Even with my little fingerprints all over them, they're great. So, but they roll, right? So you can't just easily put them on the table. No. Because you put it down and you probably go like this and it's still going to roll. So we found these glue dashes, which I love. And what they are, they're just these little rubber, what are they? Rubber, they're glue.
Yep.
Stick it, put it right on. Sorry, you pull this off right here. I have nails, so okay. See? And then you place this on a surface that doesn't have linen or linen. And there it is. So these are all glue dashed. So, but they still have movement, but they're not rolling off. So let's start our first one, and let's keep with the silver theme. Let's take these off, and then we'll add them back on, because I think it'll be fun. They won't hurt the surface or the linen, but you do have to remember to get the dashes off. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to pick a linen. Here you go. For this one, let's go with this. Now this table is a little larger than most, but let's see. This is, you got it? We're going to concentrate on the center of the table. These designs are going to be good for guest centerpieces, for guest tables, stations, buffets, pretty much anything that you need decor on. So this, I don't know if you could tell, but this is like a real light silver, real pretty. Okay, so let's do design number one. These are really cool vessels. All right. These are actually corsage bands where you just put them on and then the flowers go onto them. They stretch. They have elastic on them, which is great. I thought it might be fun. Let's do this one. They come in different sizes. All you're doing is stretching it, putting it on, and instant bling. Very, very cool. All right, so let's bring some with the balls in. We want to start the bigger pieces in the center. I like to use a few great pieces. I don't like to mix a lot. It's much easier to design this way. Plus, it's just not, your eye goes different ways when there's too much going on. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have? All right, let's do this one. How about here? The other thing is you place, you step back, and then you move again. Now this one, I put 3 of those wrist corsage bands. I thought that was really, really cool. All right, let's see, what else? How about, Doug, yes, what if we put in this one? Imagine we're filling this up with water, and let's do 3 leaping calla lilies coming out of here. Sure. And then Dan, why don't you put like 3 out of here?
Absolutely.
All right, you can see we've the balls again. They come in all different sizes. And then we'll put this here. What do you think if we add some mercury glass to it? I don't know. We'll look, because we can always take away. Now, we're setting this in the round. So each, okay.
Yeah.
I want it to leap.
Yeah.
With water, they would leap.
Yeah.
Because the water obviously floats them up. So you just hold them there.
Now they're leaving.
No. Okay. So the wrist corsage comes in a lot of colors. This is actually black, but I don't think we want black on here. So let's get rid of these. It needs something else. It'll have flowers leaping out, not too many, filled with it. We could have also floating candles in these. And we need our balls back. Give me my balls. Okay, again, with the glue dashes, you want to make sure you just kind of put it, roll it, and now it's on here, okay? There we go. Let's see. You want to step back. I like it. I'm imagining these floating with candles. I think that we need some mercury glass. Let me see what we have here. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I may take this away even. No, I'm all right with that. All right, I like it. The thing is, you want to stand back, look at it, and then edit yourself. We may have too much going on here. This has got to go. And I think this one's too big and heavy. Let's put a smaller one there. But you get the idea. So these glass vessels, the beautiful thing about this is that you could rent these vessels. There is hardly any labor involved with this. The ease of this setup, you saw how easy it was to set up. Filling up with water, putting the candles, the floating candles in. Very, very easy. One thing, just make sure your packaging is spot on, because delivery and setup of this is paramount, that it all gets there in one piece. But I like this. I think it's pretty, it's glittery, yet it's tasteful. All right, let's do the next one. You ready?
Sure.
All right. All right, our next design. We're going to use the same tablecloth. This is a polyester Dupioni silk. Is that an oxymoron?
Naturally, I think.
Right. But I think it's pretty. With our next one, I think we'll pick up some really cool teal green. Okay, so let's do design number 2. And these are called Bliss.
And look at
And look at these are the Bliss balls. So we're just going to scatter these around. I want the big one, but I want it near me because I'm going to do something with it. And then what I want to do is just kind of scatter these around, guys. And they're blown, so every one of them is different, and they're in different sizes. Now you notice we're going with the exact same color scheme here. Now this is great for the center of a guest table or a buffet, or stations, or anything, or place guard table. Really, really pretty. Dan, now I would like to have the white votives, please. All right, good. Now, instead of making these vases, I want to take a white votive and kind of snuggle it in here. Now, I'm not worried about it dripping, because it will drip into itself, and then if it does, it goes over the glass, and I'm fine with that. I think that is a really cool look. So why don't you guys put these, but do not put it in these. I'm going to reserve these for something else, and just put them in here. In the meantime, I'm going to show you a little thing that may be fun, but I can't reach it. So, Dan, what I want you to do is very carefully put this in and keep it straight up in there. When I did it before, I just used it on the floor. Now, what I would normally do is to put a couple of the glue dashes on it. Okay. And then a couple glue dashes on here, and place this in, a couple glue dashes here, so it stays in place. We would fine-tune this, go in there, and really level it, but it's definitely on there. All right. This is fine as is. However, we can do some more with this. We can add floral. We can add, Dan, pass me those 2 tall vases on the other side to make this more dramatic. And then we can put one of them right here on this side, Dan. Doug, open that up a little bit, and so Dan can put that there. Okay, the sticker has to come off. This is a reflection glass. and it's reflecting our fingerprints all over. Glass cleaner, bring it to the events. You take that one off, and then that one can come right over here. Yeah. Right there. Okay. All right, and how about, it needs something else. Flowers. I would like to see some calla lilies coming out of this one, calla lilies coming out of that one, and smaller things. We could do a pop of color for these. Here are the calla lilies. There's more there. I think a little color might be pretty. Build these up. Have these shooting out. Oh, so cute. We have another one of these somewhere. Yeah, I'm not using my floral cutters, but it is. I think this is pretty. Maybe a little bit more of this color. I think it's a gorgeous table. What do you think?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Easy. Very easy. You saw how easy it was to set up. Break it down, same thing. You get a lot of money for this because you're renting these vessels. Okay? All right, good. Let's go to the next one. Let's break this one down. Okay. On the same lines of this setup, we're going to change it up a little bit. Similar, but by changing the linen and changing the glass color, totally change the look. All right, let's get rid of this, and I'm going to use this one. This is a crinkle linen. Most rental companies have these. What's a short little one? Let's see. All right. Now, let's bring in the big vases. All right. What I want now are the little ones. Little babies. These are the same vases, they're just in a different color. This green is stunning. What I want them to do is I want them to stack, okay?
Evenly?
Evenly, just, no, right side up, yep. You got it. Oh, glue tab. Stick it right on, perfect. One more,
this one?
same thing. Good.
You want to go up another one?
I think, let's try another one. Yep. This one we're going to leave without. You can see I'm not using a lot of floral, but I'm making a big statement with these vessels, which I just love them. Especially in this economy, the labor is not a lot of money. I mean, there's no floral design in here. There's design, but there's not a lot of floral design where somebody is actually putting these centerpieces together, which is good. I think these feverfews will be beautiful with this. It brings it down a little bit, a little country. So let's just put some of these in. Put some of this like this. Real easy. You can push them down so they drape a little bit. It's pretty, huh? A little bit more. And the thing about feverfews, pretty inexpensive, which is nice. You would have order in here, you know that, right? Okay. You guys want to do the rest of this, and I want to just walk around and see? Maybe a little one here. And we can even drop a votive in here. And so it will give, or even a pillar candle, it'll give it a real glistening look, which might be really, really cool. I like this. I think this is, it's fun. It's easy. Easy peasy. I'm all about that. And you want to?
Do you want to put it in one?
Nah, we don't have to.
Okay.
It's cute, right? I just like it. It's different. It's funky. It's kind of Art Deco. Yet it brings some country in it. Yeah, it's a little chic. I love it. All right, let's clean this one up. Oh, by the way, never use your tablecloth as a work.
Little tip there.
Little tip. Imagine hydrangea, roses, just about anything in this, because when you use all one type of flower, it gives you more impact. Plus, it saves a lot of money on labor because they could actually do the designs on site. You can fill this with Oasis if you want, if you have to have it arranged somewhere, or you could just kind of plop it in. Just bring pitchers of water. Bring your water with you, and the 5-gallon things are much easier than looking for water at a location. Then if you put just hydrangeas in here, or roses, or geez, anything,
Yeah.
I mean, it just gives you, I wouldn't go with this. This wouldn't go.
Peonies look great up against
The
this.
peonies.
Yeah,
I mean, that
solid
would be
color.
beautiful.
Yeah, anything pops with it being all.
I mean, look at
monochromatic.
that. Could you imagine? I mean, just all of this, just beautiful, and just your focus goes right into here. All right, let's take it all off. Put
Okay.
that linen in, and we can go with the other silver look. All right. The common thread. Everything's the same. It's the same look. And the flowers I put in, it's going to be the same. Once you start mixing things up, our eyes are trained to go like this. But once you start mixing everything up, your eyes, it's like a little bit of information overload. So I like to design in very, very clean lines. All right, let's take these. These orchids are beautiful. Okay? And